Can I ask the price per unit? Are you basing that on the existing 21 units?
It's the existing 21 units.
Okay.
So we haven't included the additional units.
From a value or an income perspective.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So potentially, an extra unit in there that's not being captured in that number.
Well, this is Jake's saying. This is kind of the hybrid turnkey with lift, right? Because you can add the unit, and then there's still a good amount of lift with some of the other.
Well, that's it, right? And so, and we might even be able to get 2 bachelors in there.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's a pretty big space.
It's staggeringly large. I have a video.
These are the conversations we want to work through one-on-one with buyers.
And
right? This is the hard part about doing this on a show is everybody's going to look at it a little differently.
They would have a different angle what works for
Right.
them.
I say this every time, but like aligning with goals, right? So there are people that'll look at this and go, I don't want to add a unit. I'd rather just put storage banks in, right? And it's an easy win. You just throw in a bunch of storage and, you're $50-$100 per, and you just stagger them across and you're done.
Yeah, that's good income. That
It's
actually
fantastic. And it's straight income. There's no expenses.
So that might actually be a better case than adding a unit.
And that's why this is a little fresh. So what we'll tend to do is dissect this, and then we really can have the numbers put to it, and we already know what the better solution is.
You can really get $100 for one of those little storage lockers.
Depends how big they are, right? Are they standalone doors with locks on them? We're doing it in London right now, right? They're just
I'm thinking of the ones that are just cages that have a lock on them.
But if you do the cages, you're going to get 50, but you're going to get more of them, right? So it actually goes down into measuring them out and sort of planning.
Like a 5x5 with a door is good.
Yeah, there's good. Like you get a lot because people put their bikes in and stuff, right? So
can you get 21 lockers in here or close to?
Right.
But not everyone needs a locker.
Not everybody needs a locker. So can you get 10 really nice lockers in here?
Because the other building that has the unit built into it has an insane amount of open space as well. So maybe it's unit, storage. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's what we're going to end up dissecting.
I like the creative angle. Yeah. That's a good creative angle.
That's how you go through these buildings. Your vision has to, like, people laugh because I'm like, that's storage. That's this. We got to do this here.
Yeah. Like how can we maximize income?
I have to. Yeah. That's what we're here
and minimize expenses.
And the thing about that is, like, if you were in a conversation that just created a couple $100,000, I mean, when you create that kind of value for people, it's very easy to get paid. So hence why you guys get paid well to do what you do.
Right? You add value, and it's cool when you see a older owner or groups, REITs, whatever, they've owned it for a long time, because that isn't necessarily the way they have to have value. They've owned it for a long time. They're making a bunch of money. Everything's working. And you get a new owner in, and it's like, everyone obviously just looks to the tenants, but you add efficiency to the building, and where can you, storage and parking are some of the easiest wins that a lot of people don't do.